Stretch, stretch. Hello, hello, and welcome, my dear witching flowers. Let me boot up the game. Today, we are playing Quantum Protocol, which is, oh man, it's like one of my favorite games of all time. I played it last week during the roguelike, the roguelike stream. I spent a lot of time explaining how to play the game in general, not a lot of time really explaining the decks, and of course, by the premise of that stream, it was only the one playthrough, or the one run. So I'm just gonna play Quantum Protocol tonight to my heart's desire. Let me actually show you the game. Excuse me, game. Can I get the mouse off of you? Weird. Usually that's not okay. There we go. Yeah. Options. Turn the volume up just a little bit. And yeah, okay. Yeah, so I'm just gonna I'm just going to jump into Ascension 0 and maybe just start with a deck that I've been trying to actually get okay with. Yeah, let's do Magna Magicae. All the decks are fun in this game. All of them are decks I want to understand, but some of them just have nice aesthetics. Okay, add one level 1 or lower sword card. Okay. Add one from trash to hand. Okay. We're just gonna do this. Okay, what would go well with mage deck? Spirits could be interesting. It's gotta be spirits or fruit. I mean, fruits are kind of like a one-size-fits-all sort of deal, because they just have very simple cards that work very well. Spirit, let's see. I think I like the enemies more on this route. Oh, starting with some of the good music. Play 2 level 1 or lower sword cards from deck to the field. Right. Activate the leftmost effect of a level 1 or greater card to the left and right of this card. Right, okay, so Valeria Mage. No, I already screwed up, huh? Yeah, I'm gonna take a damage point. Gosh dang it. Oh well, it's just 1 damage point. It's not the worst thing in the world. Oh, deal 3 damage ahead. I thought that was a target. Gosh dang it. Why am I so bad at this game? I just did that. Ugh. I reloaded my deck when there's 4 damage. Nope. I'm not gonna win if I'm taking damage like that on like the first round. Here, let's try this. Okay, another try. We can do crosscode. Crosscode has interesting opportunities. Or fruit or mecha. I kind of want to do the crosscode. Beautiful. Set the world on fire. Really want that bit cache so we can get some cards faster. This one draws cards, this one delays turns, right. Come on, give me some cards. There we go. Okay, don't need the taser particularly right now. Okay. Actually, taser can do a lot of damage. Block you with this. I'll just spend a turn. And then do that, I guess. It's lost its effect, but yeah, whatever. And then do that. Yeah, so the idea with this deck is you have two types of cards. Your dot mages, which tend to have effects relating to the dot source, or dot source. It's like sorcery. Dot source. So the dot source cards have an active, or have an effect when you play them, that depending on how much the max HP is of all of the dot source cards of that particular type on the field, they have an effect based on that number. So you'll notice. Hey there, Minnie. How's it going? You get in there at the start of my start of my description, or do I need to explain the deck again? Welcome. Keep going. Okay. Yeah. So basically, the dot sort cards. So like a Creo dot sort here draws cards from your deck based on the max health of all Creo dot sorts on the field. Ignis does magic damage based on that max health. I can't look at it right now because it's lost its effect. So that's how like dot sorts work. Each one has its own effect. And then mages tend to do things that like move sorks around in ways. I want to learn more deck building over here. I love this game so much. Another thing sorks tend to have is this. So if they get added to your hand by any way besides drawing, then they gain 1 max HP, which makes them more effective. That's what they're based on after all. So yeah, you want to use cards to like move them around. So like this would select one level 1 or lower card, 0 attack, and at least 1 effect on the field. Add its leftmost effect to this card as a push effect and give it 1. I think that's hard unique. That means it can only be activated once. Then send the selected card to the trash. So if I do that, then I can draw. Right. Cool. Okay, now how do I want to do this? Okay, let me put a Cinder. Nope, that was not right. So that's going to attack and destroy Camilla Mage. So I'm going to actually put down Inferno. No, Inferno lost its effect. Gosh dang it. Ugh. These black dot, I think that's TLSM. Black dot TLSM. They just every couple of turns remove all your cards' effects, or if they have no effects, destroys them, which is annoying to say the least. And they can only take 1 damage at a time. Reprogram. Got some Mariana dot mages. Here, let's get rid of that. And then stun that. And I'll execute. Because Taser, which is just a generic card, can show up in any deck. Taser deals a point of damage and delays their turn. And if their turn is already delayed, then it just does 2 extra points of magic damage, which is very good. Just gonna do this. Add more cards to my hand. Or to my deck. Not necessarily to my hand. Okay. Yeah, when this card takes damage, increases attack by 3. Okay. So we wanna block these off while trying to pick off some of the other ones. Okay, so So now that has now 2 HP. So if I do this, and this, yes. And then that. Nice. And then I can do... because she's going to die anyway. So I can do that. And that. Draw some cards. Delay. I'll take my turn draw. And attack the taser. Okay. That worked out well. What does Lux do again? Add up to X level 1 or lower dot mage cards from the trash to the hand. Right. Now we attack. Oh, we want to delay enemy turns. Oh god, that's terrifying. Okay, let's do this, because then we get rid of 2 birds with 1 turn. I need to remember to use this at some point. Now I can do this. And then that. Okay, I think I'm getting it. So this allows me to increase... Oh, great. Now I should read the description of what the cards do. Because now Reprogram has 2 HP. But you know what happens when I play Reprogram? The deck reloads anyway. Reprogram's HP doesn't matter. I love card games. Well, I need to reload anyway, so that was just a funny thing to do. Okay, so these are the ones that... Okay. So I need stuff to just kind of like... Oh, okay. So Inferno is an interesting card here, because Inferno does damage to every card on the field whenever you play a card, including your own, but, you know, also the enemies. So if you just have a bunch of cards, you can just put them down and just do a bunch of AoE damage. Wait, huh. Let's see, if I block everything here, then I can do this. World Seed is Esper's unique card, and when you play it, the next card, World Seed becomes a copy of that. So now we have 2 Infernos, and they destroy each other. Of course they do. Why am I so dumb? I just decompiled Inferno. I'm not good at card games. I put more than 75 hours into this game. And I'm still not good at it. Oh gosh. Okay, I just need to take some hits. Need to definitely block the 8 damage here. There we go. There's still more enemies coming up ahead, huh? Teacher, was that supposed to happen? Where's my reprogram? Is that... Oh, I just have a big deck, huh? At the top, select the card in your hand. At the top card of your deck to your hand. Then shuffle, select the card into your... Okay, that doesn't help us. Just gonna block with this. Finish you off. Okay. So you just can't take more than 1 damage at all. So I could kill one of these black viruses right now, so I'll do that. I'll block the other one. Okay. I'm gonna take the 1 damage now in order to get this delay. There. Because now I just have to waste my turns just to pick up Pendulum, which doesn't even help. Pendulum just, if I take damage again, I get to have it, but they're doing like 1 damage on each hit anyway. And I can't delay their turn again. You can't delay them until this goes away. So I'm gonna die here, I think. Yeah, pendulum. I guess I can put it there. Block. Reprogram. Shoot, I have to choose stuff to keep. I'm going to drop Ember and Magic Ember and Treasure. I want to keep Taser. I have 2 HP left. So, Minnie, you should see a, if you put your mouse over the stream, you should see the sound alerts thing. You can, for 0 bits, tell me that this is good. So there's Sophie noses. So if you could give me a, this is good, or something to that effect.
Is this really okay?
Oh, that is actually the perfect fit. Because it's random sounds, and there's one that's there. Is this really okay? Thank you. Even Sophie knows this is not good. Okay. So we're gonna make it to the boss, but we have 2 HP. Alright, that's how that works. Okay, so we're at the boss. I want to get rid of constant correction in place of Mariana that mage. And maybe Pendulum's not going to help us. Any hit that could kill us is going to kill us anyway. Okay. This should be fine. Cool, boss. It's Zyrite, right. Let's see, X minus 1. Okay. So that should do 0 damage, because 1 minus 1 is 0. But then if I do, let's see, does this need to be next to it? No, I just need to pick it. But this should do 1 damage. Like that. And then I drop this. And then I draw Inferno. And we just burn everything up in the Inferno.
Is this really okay?
Why did it give us, is this really okay again? Again, even Sophie knows that this is not okay. Okay, what does this do again? Delay all enemies X turns. Delay you 1 turn. Great. I can grab 2 cards now, so I'll grab these ones. If I can get a reprogram, that would be great. Okay, I think we actually might beat the boss, but I'm not gonna bet on really anything more than that. Get some card draw, taser. I guess I do this. Block. Block. Let the enemies attack. Reprogram. Okay. Inferno, Creosorc, Gravitas Sorc. Just Inferno him down, I guess. Draw some cards. Okay, that's first boss down. There's 2 more to go, and we have 2 HP. I mean, we might get a healing potion, but that only heals 5 HP, and that's only a chance. I'm gonna take a drink of water. Alrighty. And both these fights are annoying, but I think Mage deck is maybe better for Zeeper. So let's take... Okay, which of these paths is less annoying? BRB really fast? Okay. Do what you need to do. They both have trance. Ugh. Discard your hand, draw 4 cards, perform turn, draw immediately. I guess I'll do this. Okay. I'm gonna get rid of this and take this. I guess we'll start with Lucia. Ah. Oh, forgot about the one trait of the blue ghost I forgot about. Ugh. Whatever, it worked out fine. No, that wouldn't help. Let's see, I think I could take this, yeah. Increases health by 1. Okay, now Gravitas Sork actually does something. Let's do it. Delay everyone's turns. Can I add... Okay, I guess I have to grab one of these, and they have the same stats right now, so... I guess we'll just do 1 damage to everyone. Wait, what did I miss? Why did that happen? Huh? Oh, did one? Oh, I think the miasmas just went off. Okay. I was like, wait, did I do something wrong? Tempest.Sork. Okay, delay everyone by a certain amount of turns. No, we're gonna take a lot of damage, huh? Gosh dang it. I'm gonna die, as I often do. Yep, there you go. I am dead. Do I just jump right back? Yeah, I guess I'll try it again with the same deck. Okay, Aurelia, Ignis.Sork. Oh, now we have 3 choices. Vault or Crosscode. And then I think of these, maybe I'll go this way. I feel like it's been a while since I fought Zardakuri. Should be fun. Scalpel's a funny card. Wait, I did notice the reprogram was on the top of my deck. Oh, we got Fireball. Nice. Don't need Everest yet. Draw. Oh. Now I'm going to reprogram. Wait, Opportunist requires deep compiling cards. I keep that in storage. I've been forgetting to use my rerolls, huh? Sundered. Hey! and muttering you and Shuri at the same time. Oh, good. Bridget, that's a rare drop. Whatever. Glad to have you here. I'm being bad at this game like I usually am. But now people can watch me be bad at it. Wait, I don't want these. I don't want these. Reprogram. Ignis. Okay, let's do that, and take those over. Actually, Avarice... No, Avarice is really good on Mage deck. Do I want Scalpel, though? No, I'll just reroll this. It's a Mage deck. Okay. Cash hit. I guess I could use that to block something. Ignis Sork. Creosork. Creosork. That's not great. But I didn't really have much of a choice. Delay everyone one turn. Get some Ignis in here. Just gonna immediately play yeah. Whoops. Now let's just throw out a fireball. How do you work again? Return the cards to the left or right of this. Okay. I'm gonna do Big Brain. Hey! Look at that. And then we do this. Okay, there's a mine there. So if you destroy the mine, it does 1 damage to everything on the field. Your cards and the enemy cards. Add from trash to hand. Okay. Do this. Go grab some Creo.Sork. And we'll Avarice back our deck into our hand, or into our deck. Guess we'll draw some cards. We get Break the Mine. It's gonna destroy like our entire deck, but whatever. Okay, we're gonna reprogram and set up our deck, and then destroy this last piece. Because I want as much in my hand as I can get. Okay, delay turns. Ignis. Attack. Okay, got the bit cash. Ignis. How does this work? If one of your level 1 or lower cards is in front of this card, shuffle that card into your deck and increase the health of all front row cards by 2. Oh. Okay, I probably should have read that earlier. Okay, so I need to move all my bulk over here. Oh, they're still gonna hit me though. These red worms attack twice for 1 damage only, but they do it twice, so they'll get through something that has 1 HP. Let's scalpel you, which allows me to get this back, and then I can do that. Oh, I didn't need to. Okay. Fireball. Just finish it off with Fireball. Alrighty. Huh. My board is kind of cluttered, but I'm going to let the enemies take care of that. Avarice to refresh my hand. Or again, not my hand, my deck. Though that does allow me to refresh my hand. Back with tacos. Oh, good. We definitely didn't lose the first run almost immediately after you left. Definitely didn't happen. I hope you're enjoying your tacos. Okay, let's get some of these cards off the field. Hit you. There we go. First boss. Okay, how many of these cards do I not need? Slash is interesting. Scalpel's kind of funny, but I don't know if I want to keep it. I guess it's useful for now. Fireball, taser. So it's not a thing that happened. No sirree. It did not happen indeed. Oh, I shouldn't have upgraded Ignis Sork until I had more Ignises. So like, having multiple copies of something is, especially with this deck, is better than having one upgraded copy. Whatever. Is there anything else I want to, okay, I'm going to do, let's do some reroll. Okay, yeah, upgrade on Lucia, and that should let me fit these. Okay, we'll go with this. Draw this. Let's set up the, let's potentiate do again. Reactivate all cards in the same row as this card, giving them a decaying attack buff. Oh, okay. That's pretty good. Keep that around. Draw some cards. Take this. Let that destroy itself. Cool. The boss this time is Zarakuri. So he brings these viruses. Red viruses can only be attacked with cards from with effects. If you get hit or get hit by the blue virus, you lose your card effects. And Zarakuri has an effect that removes all your card's effects and then takes them to his side of the field, which is annoying. So whenever he's going to do this effect, you have to make sure to get rid of all your cards before that. And then if there are any cards with no effects, and he does this ability, it deals direct heart damage. Yeah, it's about managing your own deck, this battle. Okay, so get rid of you. And do this. And this. Yeah, real sneaky. If you don't pay attention to this, it will get you. Absolutely. So do that, and then execute so that he has no cards to take. Spawn 3 minions, clear cards and trash. Okay. Let's avarice all my cards back into my deck. Throw out a fireball just cuz. More fireball. Ooh, Gravitas. Gravitas could be good. Let's see, how does this work again? At the top part of your deck to your hand. Right. I want to get rid of the blue viruses, so I'm going to do this. Get rid of that. Yeah, you can hit that. I don't mind. Do you need to block this? Oh no, he's going to take this and deal damage. Oh, I have to do this and then take the 1 damage here as opposed to taking the 2 damage from him destroying that. Okay. Now we break the blue virus. No create out Sork. And he's not going to do anything immediately threatening. My goodness. Okay. You're fine to take care of that. If I do that, and then that, then the Potentia Sork can do damage. And this can do damage. And this can block. Oh no, I wasn't paying attention. Oh, no. Okay. I really need to... We do this. Okay, there we go. Oh, glad I had this sitting around. Oh, yeah, okay. That was close. So, draw some cards. I'm gonna do this. And execute that. And I'm gonna reprogram, because he's got like 8 HP left. Let's do this. I don't want you sneaking around. I'm gonna destroy you. Destroy you. Okay, you're gonna destroy my cards, so I'm gonna get rid of as many of them as I can. Okay, there we go. First boss down. We only took a bit of damage. Okay. Next, so I kind of prefer to fight Zeeper. Between these two paths, both have Trance, which is the most annoying card to fight. But I think between these paths, I'd rather take this one. But Memory.Algo is interesting. So if we take Memory.Algo, we can leave it in our storage, and then everything in storage gets added into our deck anyway, which basically allows us to have a bigger deck. On the other hand, it also means that we have a bigger deck, and we, draw more trash cards, because we're going to have, important cards are likely to be at the bottom of a very large deck. So that's kind of a double-edged sword. Or we can just take it into our deck, which allows us to draw 2 cards if we don't have any cards in our storage. This, however, just lets us do a turn draw. And I usually don't bother with its storage effect because it's kind of hard. I mean, that is what you get with a bigger deck, but I think it's worth the... Yeah. I feel like if we had more turn draw, I would just straight up take this, but we don't have a lot of card draw. We have some. I would get rid of Avarice. I'll take this and I'll get rid of Avarice, because we don't need to be refreshing our deck as much. So what other cards do I maybe want to get rid of? Is there anything else I think isn't useful? No. Yeah, you know what, also, I just leave that for now. I mean, we don't have any extraneous cards. So I can just leave that in storage and it'll do nothing, because there's nothing in storage. Okay, it actually doesn't technically do nothing, because Cash Hit, this card, allows you to pull cards from storage, but if you don't have any, then you draw 2 cards. Which is the same effect this has, but this is instant. But now that we have this in storage, I can basically play Cash Hit instantly to get a version of Cash Hit that is not instant. Which is, I think, the silliest possible strategy. Okay, I need to block something over here. What in the 5D chess with quantum displacement is this? It's Quantum Protocol. It's a card game where it's always your turn, and it's very hard. It takes a lot of brain power to play it. But oh, is it so fun and oh so rewarding. Welcome, Uwu. Glad to have you here. Okay, what are we doing? Oh, great. There's a Trance here. Okay, so Trance is the worst goddamn card in this game. Worst enemy card. Because if you let it do its thing, Yo, dog, I heard you like cash hit, so I put a cash hit in your cash hit. Basically. But yeah, what trance.ex does is if you let it activate its turn, then it will attack with all of its cards, which is, you know, the enemy cards. So all of them will do their basic attack. And if it can't do that, then it deals direct heart damage and destroys itself, or decompiles itself. Technically not the same thing. If you destroy it, it activates its effect. Or not the whole thing, but like it attacks with all of its cards. So you have to get rid of it in 6 turns. Or 6 turns here. Or else it will attack with all your cards. But when you destroy it, it'll attack with all of them anyway. It's the worst. I still haven't figured out how to like take care of that very easily. Also, yes, I totally just took the cash hit for the cash hit. Poggers? No, that's not Poggers. That's an annoying as heck card. Okay. Let's see, can I... I'm gonna do this. Okay, that worked. That strategy worked. Yeah, just like trying to destroy the entire enemy field at once is probably the best way to take care of trance. That or like pick everything off very quickly, but that requires having like the right hand or the right field. So sometimes trance just screws you over. Which I suppose is the challenge of the game, eh? This game is not for the faint of heart. Is there like a mold breaker card? You mean like a card that ignores enemy effects? No. But the enemy sure likes to steal your effects. Okay, actually something you can do though, if you want to avoid this, is you can try to decompile it. So I guess that would kind of count. So decompiling it, I think the best way to do that would be Scalpel. The Scalpel card is a 1/1, but if it hits something with 2 or 1 HP, then it decompiles it instead of destroys it, and then it replaces the Scalpel with the top card of your deck. So you could do that to take care of Trance EX, but first, you have to actually get lucky enough to draw a Scalpel, like get it from the drops. And 2, you have to have it in your hand at the time when the Trance, like it's just luck at that point. I guess you could also use Dragoon's, like, whatever it's called. Dragoon has a unique card that also decompiles anything with 1 HP on the enemy field. So you could do that too, but you could only do that with Dragoon. So, you know, not helpful for literally anyone else. Okay, what do I want to do here? I think I want to do that. Yeah, I'm gonna take damage there, but then I do this, and I get my cash hit back, and this time it's actually cash hit, as I like using it. My brain is in pain. Yes, mine too. I've played this game a lot, and it still hurts my brain coming up with strategies. Hey there, Sundered. Okay, miasmas. Okay, interceptors are also annoying. If you hit any enemy card, interceptors automatically attack. So you have to always be blocking them if you want to kill anything. It's that good pain though. Yes. Again, I love this game so very dearly. I would recommend it very strongly. But oh, is it a pain to play sometimes. So I can insta-kill one of the interceptors. And then I only need to worry about the one. These guys are going to deal 1 damage to all my cards, so... what do I want to do about that? Let's do... that. Next I need to block the bugs. So let's do like a Potentia, Lux, Oh no, they're gonna destroy my cards. Ugh. Okay, destroy one, block the other. Ugh. Forgot about the interceptor. Ugh. Right, I need to block this interceptor. Let's not do that. Reprogram. Okay. Let's add some cards into the deck. We got a Void Potion. That's fine, I guess. Oh, we're fighting Zeeper next. Okay. I was trying to remember what boss we're fighting next. And it's, Here, I'm gonna get rid of Avarice. Because I said I would. There we go. Okay. That seems like a fine deck. Oh, I left my Void Potion in the storage. This actually would be a fine use for Void Potion, too. Can we do something with Gravitas? I don't think so. Block, block. Okay, goodbye, Aurelia. Okay, now we can take down the miasmas. Take down the miasmas at our leisure. Sense a disturbance? Oh? Last time you said that... I remember what happened last time you said that. Hey! Shori, hello! Welcome with the raid! Welcome, thanks for the raid! We're playing... glad to have you here. We're playing Quantum Protocol. And, I think maybe kind of doing okay? No. No, I have no hand. And there's red worms. No, this is not great. Delay them. These graphics are fancy. Yes, it looks very nice. Oh, Sunder double tiding on streets. Dedication. Sunder is very skill. Have no hands and must red worms. Yeah, we have no hands. And the red worms do 2 damage because they attack twice, and the blue ghost does 1 damage. Okay. We can only save us this damage, and then do that. But we can't play this card because it's locked. Professor Ophelia's deck building class is in session. Okay. Can we survive? Barely. Okay, we can upgrade that. Ophelia, the queen of games. Cool, we have 3 HP left. Cool, 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 cool. Alright, select a card, increase its HP. Tempest. Goddess Scylla's Unite. Heck yeah, I would let you talk my ear off about how you build a deck. Yes! This, yeah. Let's block that. I guess we just need to take care of the interceptor here, huh? And then next is the boss, so... So let's do that, and okay, now we're in the clear. Take this, and we'll take that. I didn't really think through that plan. Wait. Oh, right, takes 1 less. Okay. Should I just Void Potion it? Yeah, it'll save me the headache. I'm 5'9". Oh! It's not too bad, Canuck. That's average, right? That's basically average. Alrighty. So there's just a corrupted bit. Right, because next is the boss. And the boss is Zeeper. Okay, this might not go well. Zeeper is not too hard of a boss if you know what you're doing, but I rarely know what I'm doing, so... I want to draw some cards. do this. Let's break this. Yeah, okay, so Zeeper's gimmick is when you damage it, it moves to a random slot, and then the Scythe moves to where the Zeeper was. And then when the Zeeper attacks, it attacks 3 times. So you have to have, like, 3 hit points worth of blocking. And it can also spawn a minion card, which is a candle that, when it goes off, if I remember correctly, it just straight up ends the game. Like, if it goes off, you just lose. So you need to prioritize the candles, while also trying to keep doing damage to Zeeper, while also trying to get through Scythe. And also, by the way, this Scythe has 4 HP, or 4 damage, so it hits hard, and if it dies, it adds 10 damage to Zeeper, which makes it do 11 damage 3 times, which the only way you can block it is with a card that takes only 1 physical damage at a time. Because, no card's gonna have 11 HP, so anything else just gets obliterated. 1, 2, 3, it hits you for 11 damage. I hate Zeeper, but also, it's an interesting boss fight. So you want to try to not destroy the Scythe, while still laying on damage on Zeeper, and you constantly have to move your offense around. It's just an interesting fight. Okay, let's draw cards. Oh yeah, also the Scythe's cooldowns are always really short. Yeah, like, it's already gonna go off, like, almost immediately again. Huh. That is a very interesting mechanic. I hate it, but I like it. Yeah. I will note, the reason why the roguelike mode here is so hard is because it's at the end of a campaign. This game has a campaign mode. It's like a visual novel and, like, actual, like, setup levels and all that. That's why this is so hard, because you know the game mechanics by the time you start doing the roguelike mode. I don't even know what my plan is. So we have a full hand. I guess delay?
I think something good will happen.
Oh? I sure hope something good will happen. Also, yeah, everyone who came later on, you'll see that there's the sound, the sound alerts thing. You can, for 0 bits, play Sophie noises, which is just like 6. It picks from 6 random lines from Atelier Sophie. Okay, what do I want to do? I can get... Okay, I'll grab a Gravitas Sork. And we'll do some sorking. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. We have to kill the Xandal in 7 turns, or we just lose. And it's right behind the Scythe. Oh, that is the worst spacing possible. So we have to do things to move the Scythe. Or do this. No, that didn't help. Let's do this. No. No, please. Please, no. Let me move the Scythe. Oh, no. There's nothing we can do. Wait, no. We did do it. Oh, we had a Gravitas Sork on the field. Right. Okay, so we did do it. Okay, we got rid of the candle. We have 2 HP left. Oh, Zeeper's gonna attack for 3 damage. Let's draw some cards. Ignisat Sork. Need some amount of HP. Oh god, we have 1 HP left. I think my only, like, major issue with the Zeeper fight is that it moves to a random slot. If it was predictable in some way, my end can't find it for some reason. It should be if you, like, mouse over the stream itself. like on the right there. Okay, he's gonna spawn a minion next time. I think now's a good time to reload. Yeah.
Yeah, this is good.
Yay! This is good. I mean, I'm not in a good position, but this is good. Let's block you. Let's draw some cards. You're just gonna spawn a minion, so... Oh, there go my robes.
All right, this is going well.
I'm glad you guys like it. Sure, I said you would get a look at the dress. Oh, right, yeah. I did say that. So let me show that real. Yeah. See, you can see through the little lace bit. So if I flow a bit, you can see like that's yeah. Yay. All right, back to very serious card games about hacking. I'm looking respectfully. You can look however you like. Okay. How do I want to do this? I always look at my friends respectfully. Okay, we're gonna get rid of these. And draw these. So we'll do this here and this here. Okay. And now reprogram has more HP. A classic, truly a classic. Okay, break the Xandal before anything bad happens. Okay, I'm gonna pass this turn and then reprogram. Oh, good night, Canuck. Thanks for coming by. What am I gonna do? So I need to block. Oh, I literally need to do this or I will die. But then I can block this with something. Fireball? Okay, cash it will help. So I can block. And we do this. And delay their turns. Get some more damage on Zeeper. I need to block this or I will die. I'm gonna take this so I can destroy the Xandal. Block this. I don't even know how I'm gonna hit the Zeeper from here, huh? I've got a lot of cards I can block with, but not a lot I can do anything with. Unless I do Potentia? But that's hard to land with. Yeah, I don't have a way to hit Zeeper without destroying Scythe. Huh. Okay, I'm just gonna pass some turns. Put that there. Put that there. That's not great. That is the worst possible place you could be, Scythe. Gravitas is not going to do enough damage. Gravitas is going to do 0 damage if I play it right now. I really need to do, like, 1 damage, ideally.
I think something good will happen.
I don't think something good will happen. I think I'm going to die. I'm going to try it. Oh, and that's going to attack 3 times. I literally can't block that. It's game over. Here, let's change deck. Doofall will be there to catch you. Ah, well, glad for that. Here, how about I show off chess deck? Chess deck is funny. Chess deck is very funny. Oh, I never closed the VTube Studio settings. There we go. Because chess deck works differently. You don't have like a reload. You don't get new cards. Oh yeah, Queen has earned her name. Let's say that. But chess deck has chess pieces. So this is going to be the entire deck. So pawns, they're instant. They take up a turn, and if you attack enemies 7 times with them, if they attack, they get a counter. If that reaches 7, they instantly become a queen. I'll explain queens in a bit. I think the 7 is in reference to, like, you know, they start on the 7th row relative to the enemy's back, and they need to cross all those 7 tiles to get to the end. I think that's the reference there. You know, in order to promote and become a queen, usually. Yeah, so pawns are instant, and, you know, half the deck is pawns. And they can also attack diagonally. So, you know, they feel like pawns in that you can throw them out, get good use out of them, but ultimately you can also just kind of throw them away. But if you advance them enough, they're very useful. You have rooks here. Rooks start with 0 attack and 4 HP. They can only take up to 1 physical damage at a time. So they're like tanks. They're castles that you block the enemy with. But every time they take damage, they permanently gain +1 attack. And then you can use their attack here. There's a reason for this. I'll explain this in a second, because this basically is the same as tapping it normally. But when they attack both enemies in the column. So it has like a piercing attack and hits both of them. Knights, as you would expect, can do their diagonal attack, but they also do an attack when you place them, and they have just strong stats. You know, 3 attack, that's very good. Bishops heal all of your cards when you place them, and they have strong stats. That's really a theme with this. It's just like the pieces themselves stay on the field, so they're pretty strong. Queen's the fun one. When you play it, it deals damage to all enemy cards based on how many cards you have on your field. So you want to, you know, advance your board a bit before you play the queen, so that you just like wipe out an entire wave of enemies at once. And then also you can tap the queen to do 1 magic damage to all enemies, as opposed to its 3 attack normal. Wait, I never even noticed the queen's other effect. It can heal you? I've never noticed that before. Okay. Okay. And then the last one, probably the most important piece, is the king. So the king, you'll notice, has 1/1. When you play it, all your cards from your trash get reloaded into your deck. And for every card reloaded into your deck, the king gains an attack buff of 1. So usually you'll have, you know, like somewhere between like 5 and 7 cards, but you can have as much as 15 if you have the king as your very last card. The king gets a huge attack buff. It can do a ton of damage. But if the king dies, if it gets sent from the field to the trash, so if it's decompiled, if it's executed, or if it's destroyed, you instantly lose. Which is very funny. And then also you can move it back into your deck whenever you like. So you can move it from the field or the trash directly into your deck, and it'll shuffle the deck. That's chess deck. It's very different, and it's very funny. Oh, nope. Misclicking. Gah. Block you here. Oh, and the coup de grace is the checkmate. So her queen system card is checkmate, which activates all of the tap effects of all the cards on the field for your side. So the rook will attack with it. The bishop will do a diagonal attack. The pawns will do a diagonal attack. all that, and it'll do double damage. So if a rook normally does 1 damage with its tap, then it would do 2 damage under the effect of checkmate. And it does all of that instantly in 1 turn. So very strong. But of course it does require executing your cards, so. Place down a pawn. I love chess deck. It's so funny. Yeah, I'll place the queen. Huh, yeah. Okay, how do I want to do this? I guess that. Block you there. Damage you there. Alrighty. Yeah, so basically these those blue virus enemies, they steal my effects. So that's kind of problematic because without reload, it's a lot harder to actually get my my effects back compared to other decks. But should still be fine, I think. We have king now. Destroy you. Kind of want to advance my pawn. Oh, can I? No, I don't have any rooks I can take that, so I'm going to take the queen. Yeah, because pawn has 6 stacks now, so next time it attacks, it's going to, do that. Next time this pawn attacks, it instantly becomes a queen and does a bunch of damage. Oh shoot, it's gonna destroy all cards with no effects. Yep. I think it's time to redo our deck. Watch this though, the king has 13 attack. I can block things with pawns. Refresh. Tech, or not tech deck, chess deck is so funny. I think Xyrus is better for chess deck. These don't matter, so we just want to look at the enemies we want to fight. I think this is less annoying. Ooh, a bit cache. Can we do anything about that? Oh, we can. There we go. Huh, removes all effects from cards. That'd be annoying. I guess we'll do that. At least that didn't. At least these were firewalls. I didn't notice that that was trance. So how's everyone doing? Are they? Everyone able to follow along at least a little bit as to what I'm trying to do at any given moment? It's a lot, but I think chess deck is one of the maybe one of the easier ones to at least understand, kind of, because it's just these cards. Okay, we're gonna do queen. Yeah, that heals. Wow, I really never noticed that earlier. Which is your preferred deck so far? My favorite deck is probably Music. Chess deck's also very good, and it's also kind of one of the easier ones because it has less RNG involved. But I think my favorite's Music. It's the one I learned. It's a deck focused on using executes. So you'll have cards that have an effect when executed, and you have cards that can manually execute single cards at a time. But like, there's our king. Here, why don't I show you Music deck? Idle, center stage. Part of the reason why I like Music deck is because Idle is gosh dang adorable. And like during the story part of the game, she's just like the best character. But also, it's just like a fun deck because you're constantly setting things up and then like wiping out rows of enemies with a single execute. It's so fun. Between these, we can either fight Saurakuri with a mecha or Zyrite with Legion. I think covering up Music's weakness, I think... Mecha or Legion? Let's take... Honestly, I'm going to focus on Music cards anyway. It doesn't really matter. And like Legion and Mecha kind of both cover up Music's main weakness of not having much that actually stays on the board. So let's do the least annoying path, which is probably this one. Yeah, okay, so I'm going to stick with that. Yeah, so your bread and butter here with Music deck is your quarter notes and your double eighth notes. So quarter notes deal 4 magic damage, and double eighths do double 2 physical damage twice. And then when upgraded, it's 6 damage and 3 damage twice. So that's like where a lot of your damage comes from. And then Miki.Muse and Irie.Muse take, when played, can take from your deck or trash respectively, and play instantly to the field. So you see now we have this here, and we do this. And let's do this, and then that. See? They're all gone in one turn. Forte here grants all .Muse cards, so all the notes and the like idle characters, +2 attack. But it does like go from left to right, so you have to put Forte towards the left. Get a cash hit, and then Irie.Muse allows us to take this from the trash, but it took artifacts, so that didn't help much. Oh, I didn't even notice that damage capacitor was really picked up. Yuki.Muse. I don't remember exactly. Discard 1 Muse card from your hand, draw 1 card for each card discarded, or discard all level 1 Muse cards. Okay. And then target a Muse in your trash, play it to the field. Its effects gain 1. Okay. Right, okay. I understand. I think we actually want to reprogram right now. Ooh, Magic Flare. That's interesting. Let's equalize that. Okay, so the fun thing with Magic Flare, this is not a Muse card, this is just a generic card. All of our 0/1 cards get turned into big AoE damage. Oh. Just gonna take that. Do that. Let's set up for next round, because we just need to do 1 damage to you. Put that there. And then execute Yuki.Muse. And execute you. Nice. And execute you. I actually kind of want to set this out. So the weird thing about damage capacitor is that it takes damage, or something on the field takes damage, and then instead of actually taking the damage, the next thing that deals damage deals that damage on top of its normal damage. So ideally you'd take a hit and then deal it back, but that's not exactly what happened here. Yeah, let's reprogram. I don't really like damage capacitor. It's too big brain for me. It's too big brain, and I am small brain. Let's redo these into music. Ooh, Erica's funny. Lysophilia has big brain. Generally, I agree with you. Generally, I think I'm actually pretty smart. This game makes me feel dumb. Okay. So, how do we want to do this? I guess I'll just... This game also makes this dumb ant feel dumber. Yeah, you haven't put 75 hours into it. I have. I still don't understand what's going on, and this is probably my best deck. Oh my goodness. So let's do that. And then, I guess execute it. Right, okay, this is fine. There. And then equalize, get rid of that. Cash hit. And so Erica.Muse executes the cards immediately next to it when played, and then every time you draw a card, it gets an attack buff. Which obviously snowballs very quickly when you use cards like Equalize, which discards a card, draws 2 cards. Do I have a... I do have a quarter note. Okay. Quarter note. Play you. With its damage multiplying properties, I can see why this deck is... Yeah. Yeah, it's it's just a lot of fun to throw around all these... Right, so Black Tism here has can only take 1 damage at a time. But we can just grab our trusty friend Double 8th Note, which lost its effect. Never mind. Here's a cool thing you could do. Wait, never mind. I'm just gonna take that 1 damage. I'm gonna take that one too. Because I wanted that bit cash. Now we have 2 Miki Muses plus. I want to take this. Oh, Shatter's interesting. Select 1 card in your field, deal damage to all enemies equal to its current health, and deal damage to itself equal to its max health. So that's very good. But Ambush is good too. You know, I'll get rid of a Miki.Muse. I don't need all 3 of them around. So Ambush is a generic card that hits all the enemies that have an enemy in front of them, and then delays those enemies' turns. Okay, I'm gonna do that. Yeah, and then this. And then we get rid of the blue ghosts. Oh, I guess I could have ambushed them first, but whatever. And then Irie.Muse a quarter note in. And then execute it. And then block. Yeah, that's fine. I'm gonna throw you away. I'm gonna do that. Yeah, that's instant. Okay, we survived. We've only taken 2 damage. You'll notice that our max HP is equal to how many cards we have in our deck. So sometimes if you like fuse cards, you wind up with less than how many you started with, which means you have less max HP. But you can never go below the point where you have no HP. I guess that's another interesting thing though that you could do with that that storage, the storage algorithm, storage.algo. Like you could intentionally lower your current HP because there's a card called Rush Mega that only works when you have 1 HP left. Obviously, it's hard to get to that point. It's not hard to get to 1 HP. It's hard to intentionally get to 1 HP. It's hard to get to the point and sustain it, but you could lower your deck size to like stay at that point, but have the opportunity to bring it back up. I don't think that's a strategy that's worth it. I don't really think Rush Mega is worth it at all, but you could do that. Okay. So the boss we were fighting is Zyrite, I think? So let's let's do a triplet here, and a forte, and a piano, and a quarter. No, it's not a Cody. Whatever, still works. More like a Hail Mary than an actual plan of action. Yeah. And Rush Mega is not... If you can avoid being at 1 HP, you want to avoid being at 1 HP. So otherwise, it's just taking up a deck slot that is better placed elsewhere. Okay, do I want to... Okay, here's what I'll do. I'll use our Encore. So her Queen System card allows you to swap your hand in the field. So however many cards you had on the field, including Encore, get put into your hand, and then you can put that many back down. So we can do that. And then Equalizer allows us to throw away Encore, and then this we throw back in. We are all small brain here. We are all small brain in comparison to this game. Oh wait, triple lost its effect. Good program. Hey, look, another triplet. Cash hit. Triplet, yeah, we have triplet plus in there, so let's take that. Triplet. Get rid of all that, and remember that triplet muse.plus is... Okay, don't need to worry about that. So he's gonna waste a couple turns, so we can set up something really devastating on him. Yeah, look at this. One, two, three. Since the fun thing with Forte is that since it grants everything an attack buff, the things that have 0 attack suddenly have 2 attack. So when you execute them, they do their normal attack because they have an attack stat now. Which means that, like, if you Forte up a double eighth, it attacks with its 2 damage, and then it executes its effect for another 2 physical damage twice. So it gets 3 hits on that. So your like support skills. Oh, you bastard! Your support skills actually like help do stuff, and that's really cool. Okay, let's do this because we want to destroy our old cards. Oh, let's shatter Erica. Okay, next he's going to take control of our cards, so I won't let him. And then quarter note. And quarter again. You'd have a robe back, by the way. It didn't fit me. Yeah, because you're tiny. You're tiny. How could the robe ever fit you? Spilled water. It's so tiny. Here, we're gonna do this. And then reprogram. Please, a Miki. Yes. Okay. Throw out Miki. Get triplet. Execute triplet. Gosh, I love this deck. Okay. So, what? So does attack plus attack, but not combine larger damage dealt. That is, buff activates first, then original card attack executes. Yeah, kind of. No, it is total. The total damage from Forte is gonna upgrade, right? So like, basically, when you execute a card, it does it just like a basic attack, unless it doesn't have an attack stat. So Forte allows those cards that don't normally actually have attacks. It does its normal attack, and then its execute effect also activates. So like those are completely separate things. It just so happens that you can do them at the same time. Yeah. Because technically the effect is not considered an attack. I'm just simplifying to say it is. It's an effect. Okay, of these, I think I'll take. Well, first of all, do I want to fight Zeeper or Zyrus? I think Zeeper. I think Zeeper is better for this, right? Since we're constantly getting rid of our field, it doesn't really matter if the boss is moving around a whole bunch, and we can always like hit it with stuff like what's it called, triplet. So I guess between greed and storage and memory, and I guess there's also the enemies to consider. Huh. This deck does have good card draw, but only if you like actually get the cards for it, and we kind of haven't. So I'm gonna take this. Yes. And I think I'll store Ambush for now. No, we'll store Shatter. We have a handful of cards that are actually useful for Shatter anyway. Cool, let's start setting up. And then we'll execute triplet again. Or I guess execute this triplet. Okay. Okay, so I think what I'm gonna do is that, and then everything should die to this triplet, so I can execute it. I love music deck. Cash it. Ooh, Shatter. Shatter's kind of useful here. Kind of and kind of not, huh? I'm surprised we haven't gotten any Fermata. Because Fermata allows you to execute a row without executing the entire row. Just the Fermata goes. But we haven't gotten that. Okay, we'll do this. And then the trance destructions will make those destroy, but we're still alive. And then we'll shatter. And then we're still going for the encore. Execute. And we shall greet again. Attack here. So we want to survive this round. So I'll just put this here. We have maxed out all of our draws. We need to reload our deck, like, right now. There we go. Look at that. Oh, we can upgrade our quarter note. I don't want any mech. Oh, Remy.Muse is good. This is the super rare card. You have to, in order to get these red cards, you have to actually beat them as a boss in the roguelike mode. So like I had to beat Remy.Dark in order to unlock Remy.Muse. I really like that idea. Yeah, so that's an interesting card we have there now. Erica.Muse could be useful for upgrading, in which case I want to do this. Piano, I'm not really making use of piano. I'm willing to re-roll that. I'll put this in. And I don't think we need ambushes that much. So let's re-roll this. Yes, okay. Let's put everything in, and we'll see how much we have to take out. Okay. We have to take out 4 cards. No, 6 cards. Okay. Oh, we finally got a Fermata. Gonna take out piano, put them in storage. Oh, I know what we're gonna do. I can actually keep like an extra Miki.Muse and Yuki.Muse in storage. Like stuff that I would want to pull from cash hit. What also stuff I kind of want to get rid of, but I can leave that here. And then one more. I guess the extra Erica.Muse. Yeah, this should be fine. I could also like re-roll these again. How far are we? Oh, we're like right at the end. Yeah, let's re-roll these. See if anything good. Travel.Muse is good. I keep Kana.Muse. Irie could be useful, but I'll keep these in storage, I guess. Triplet. And then execute you. See, like, all these things have 2 HP. This would be hard for any other deck to take care of. It's beautiful. And I don't want a Gatling gun. Although it's mostly symbols and just a handful of cards that are just girls. Yeah, I mean, each deck has a theme. And, you know, this is music deck. Our character is literally named Idol. So naturally, it's got, like, an Idol theme to it. You have stuff like the mech deck, which is all, like, robots and mechs. You have the Legion deck, which is a bunch of, like, people in, like, soldiers' uniforms. Most of them are cute girls. There's a lot of fun decks. You got the Dot Myth deck, which has like mythical creatures like a phoenix and a cockatrice. That one's also a lot of fun because the phoenix card is really good. This game seems up Shory's alley. Yeah, Shory, please. Please, I'd love to see you play it. This game is so good. I think you would enjoy it so much. It's just card goodness. We stand cute girls that play card games. Yes, we do. Here, let's do this. Cash hit out Irie.Muse. So now we can summon any of these as we see fit. We're fighting Zeeper, right? Right, I think so. So, put you here. Then hit you. Yeah, Zeeper. Draw some cards. Oh, Remy.Muse. Okay. So, Remy.Muse as a counter to all cards on our field. And while this card is on the field, if a card with counters would be removed from the field due to an execute, remove one of the counters instead. This allows our cards to be executed without actually leaving the field. Obviously very helpful for a deck that is constantly executing. I want to block this. Attack 3 times. Okay. I mean, we can tank that with Remy.Muse. Okay. And I'll put this here. and move this here. It will execute like this. And I don't want to lose Remy.Muse yet. So we'll do this. And I guess we'll do this here. We'll put down a Fermata. Okay, I guess we're losing Remy.Muse, so we're just gonna do this. Oh no, Erica! Okay, let's discard that. Oh, we already went through our entire deck? Wow. Where is a quarter note? Oh, it's in our hand. Okay. Then let's grab a double eighth note and execute it. Is now a good time to reprogram? Now is a fine time to reprogram. Let's go. Okay, we need to get rid of that ASAP. Let's draw some cards. Put that down and execute it. Now we just need to block this, draw you. Okay. Oh no, this is not gonna go well at all. Encore. Put you to block this, and you to block this. Now we should survive. Yes. Still take damage though. Okay. Discard all Muse cards in your right. Hit you. Die there. Cash hit the block. This boosts attack, right. Okay. Bring in Irie.Muse for the quarter note, and then execute the quarter note. You're gonna spawn a minion. Need to have, there we go. Execute. Pulling out all the Miki.Muses with each other. Okay, we have Remy.Muse now. So Remy.Muse, drop that. Execute this. Okay, that went interestingly. We'll reprogram now. And this is just the second boss. Zeeper is hard. Okay, we'll summon Quarter.Muse. Oh, we're so close. 3.Algo. Kana.Muse. Instantly get that. I'll take the quarter rest actually so we can get more card draw. Put this somewhere, I guess. What I really want is to execute the double eighth. Ooh, shoot. Do we have... Do we have any way to... There we go, triplet. There we go. Oh. Okay. Let's grab another equalize, I guess. So we can equalize our equalize. Yeah, I'll do this. It moved. Ugh. I still don't have a feel for the their movement. I fought this boss so many times. I still don't have a feel for how to predict that. Why don't we do this again, but at a higher difficulty? We refight Zeeper first instead. Or we could also fight Cyrus. When in doubt, go harder. I do actually think, though, that it does... obviously, we're not going to have as good of cards if we fight it as the first boss instead of the second. But also, if we get it out of the way, then the run is, you know... better, I guess? I don't know. Okay. Let's pick up Eden cards. Because Eden's, Eden has the, EDX cards, .edx, which are based on the spells from one step from Eden. And they have, like, instant effects when you play them, which is something that this deck is sorely lacking. Like, it's fun to set everything up and then let it go. But if you don't get everything set up first, you just have to play defense the entire time. I mean, in every deck in this game, you have to play defense all the time, but it hurts especially when you have to do it with this deck. So draw. Drop this here. Ooh, ambush. Yes. So we grab this and quarter note it. Then Forte. I did not think that through. Oops. Put reprogram back in our deck. Alright, you didn't even notice we picked up Fireball. Make us prouder than we already are. Oh. I have no board and no hand. Am I making you proud? Look, Ma, no hand. Destroy you. That happens way too often in this game. Where you just, like, get a Terra.Eden? That should be fine, I guess. You just run out of hand and run out of card, and, like, your next card is 5 turns away, and it's... Right, that doesn't do anything, but that does delay it, actually. Could you stop stealing my card effects? Work very... How much research have you unlocked with all your time in? How much research have you unlocked with all your time in? If you mean like the research points that unlock stuff, all of the stuff, I've unlocked all the stuff. All the things, yeah. It's not that hard. It's definitely intended for you to reach that pretty easily. You just like go back to the previous stages and upgrade. Yeah. Place and build deck again, sorry. Look about no hand. Okay, we're gonna take some damage here. But we're gonna get rid of one of these. I'm just gonna put this down. Pathetic. Okay. Now Miasma EX can be hurt. You bastard. That card wasn't even doing anything to you. Why'd you have to destroy it? You know, this run is not going well. Infinity's ego would have a straight up... This run is not going well. I'm gonna... Let's see what else we could do. Yeah, so I guess I can overview how like the game progression goes, because like you'll see here we have just like different kinds of stages based on their shape. So we have like levels that are more like puzzly or like tell a story with them. Right, so these ones have like some kind of puzzle element, or like they're all very structured. You have the visual novel elements. You have like the main story stages, which are like set enemy waves. But you can pick any deck among them to use, and you do get like random card drops, but I wouldn't necessarily call that a roguelike. It's really just like, you know, deck wave, but you get upgrades, random upgrades. You have over here, which has more of the story stuff, and then over here, which is more of the story stuff, and you see like more puzzles and more story elements. Here's how you unlock all the crossover decks, and then as you keep going down, you get more stuff, and you like unlock characters all along the way. And each time you clear a stage with a new deck, right, so like if we look at a stage, we can see like I've cleared it with every deck and gotten the success there. But if we look at like this one, I've only cleared it with like these decks. But each time you clear it, you get a research point, and eventually that unlocks you stuff. But I've unlocked all the research point stuffs because I've gone back to the early easier stages and cleared it with every character. So that unlocks new decks, that unlocks new cards for existing decks, and it also unlocks some of the gallery. So you get some of the cool art. I love it. You can also look at all the characters here. So yeah, you got Queen with chess deck, Aurora with Japan decks, I guess. Idol has music deck and magical girl deck. Esper has fruit deck and mage deck. Leo has mech deck and 2 of the crossover decks. Dragoon has the myth deck, and her main thing is that she actually gets cards from the other decks and makes them like actually work together. And Omega, who has Legion deck. All the character designs are so pretty, and I love them all. But Idol's still my favorite. I don't know, the pink hair does it for me. I love her. You can also actually change our board skin. I've been using the Makie, but we could like switch to... Like we could switch to chess, and if we go into a chess deck, music deck, mech deck, I don't know, Japan or something. Well, she has 2 decks, and both of them are Japanese styles. Right, she has the Hana deck, which is just Japanese. Japan deck. And Spirit, which is also just Japanese. I guess it's very specifically Spirits, but... I don't know, she has 2 Japan decks. What else am I going to say? Alright. Let's just jump into another run. It's hard to get a good run going, which is why you only need to clear it once with each deck. Let's, Well, first of all, does anyone have a character that they'd like to see me try playing as? Or if you'd just like me to play one deck so you guys can really understand it while I'm trying to play it. What would you like me to do? I'll go over all the decks again in context. Oh, how about Dragoon? Yeah, we can do Dragoon's deck. Dragoon's deck is a lot of fun. We'll do I've cleared it on the Session 0 before, but yeah, we'll do Dragoon. So Dragoon's deck, first of all, she has this Dragoon Flame, which decompiles all enemy cards with 1 health. Very useful for getting rid of cards like Trance, but the important thing, though, is that if an enemy has an item drop on it, decompiling does not get you the item drop. So you have to make sure you're not missing out on like a really good item drop. And then you have Phoenix and Golem to start with. Yeah, so her main thing is that she combines other cards together. So her Queen System card, Imagination, adds a dot asterisk to the end of all cards. So anything that pulls for a specific type of card. So like if in the Dot Hana card, in the Dot Hana deck, there's Lantern Dot Hana. Lantern Dot Hana pulls a Dot Hana card from your deck onto the field. But if we had it under the effects of the wild card, literally anything would be counted as a Dot Hana. So you could pull anything from your deck with Lantern Dot Hana. It's crazy good. It makes for very interesting deck combinations. I do have one complaint about it, though, or how Dragoon works here. So you'll see we get 2 choices from here. So we have our myth cards to start with, and then we also get 2 choices here instead of 1. to pull from. Let's do... Ooh, Mage and Mecha seems interesting, actually. Big complaint, instead of getting 2 rerolls of the main deck and then 1 of the sub deck, we instead just get 1 of both sub decks and no reroll for Myth. And so in this deck that is built around building synergies, you get less rerolls than other characters, which just doesn't sit well with me. But the deck itself is fun, so. Oh, and the other thing, Myth cards have this effect. Any card with this effect, if it takes damage, all other cards on the field with that effect also take the damage. Sometimes it's helpful, usually it's not. It basically means you can't tank with some Myth cards. Like, with a bunch of Myth cards. Because they'll all die. Let's start with Phoenix. Okay, let's not start with Phoenix. Yes, let's start with Phoenix. I guess you could also just get rid of their effects in order to not have to deal with that. No one with 1 HP. Move you over here. Decompile. Okay, so here's the fun thing with Phoenix. See how it is in our trash? Now it's in our hand. You can, at any point, if it's in your trash, you can press this to return it to your hand. And then, since it's instant, it takes only 1 turn to get it from your trash back onto the field. Rather fitting for a Phoenix, I think. Okay, Mermaid. Right. Okay. I didn't really think that one through. Mermaid lets you trash some to draw some, but I didn't have anything to draw. Storytelling and card effects, love that. Yeah, this game does a lot of that cool stuff. Like the Gatling.mech, it hits multiple times with its effects, because of course it does, it's a Gatling gun. The way they implement some of the crossover cards from, like, One Step from Eden, I'm not familiar with the other games with crossovers, but the way they do the One Step from Eden cards, now that I've played One Step from Eden, I am, like, blown away at how cool the effects are. Let's reprogram. So you need to upgrade column. Okay, these are not some of the better cards I could have gotten from this. Got a lot of generic cards. I guess Ignis Notzorg is not that bad. Yeah, let's throw our Phoenixes out there. Oh, Flashbang is fun. Flashbang, an instant card that delays all enemies by 3 turns. It's just really nice to have. You just throw out the Flashbang and suddenly you have less pressure on you. Oh, let's throw out Imagination. I want a Phoenix back. I'll execute. And we already have Imagination ready again next time we reload. Battery. I'll take a Phoenix back. Too bad the other Phoenixes lost their effects. Oh, but we have exactly 3 .mech cards on the field, clearly. Oh, I wonder how this works. It activates all the push effects, but you can't normally activate the push effect from the field? Oh, it totally does, though. Oh, that's funny. That's why I love Dragoon. It makes these random... makes these random strategies work. This game's smart. This game's so smart. I love it. Camilla.made. Yeah, here's Gatling. And I don't think I actually want jump pod. Like, at all. There we go. Take a Gatling, Rupture, Magic. I don't know if I want Magic Ember. I don't want Ember, certainly. Cinder's okay. But we have Flashbang. Cinder is the worst Flashbang. Okay. We'll do this. Oh, we want Imagination out. Battery out for a Phoenix. Okay, so Slime here, every time you hit it, it forms a Zlob that has the same HP as the damage you just dealt. So we did 2 damage, the Zlob has 2 HP. So you have 2 strategies here. Either a long fight where you do small amounts of damage to it and then take care of the Zlobs, do small damage to it, take care of the Zlobs, or you try to blast it down and take care of it before the Zlobs become a problem. And you do have to take care of the Zlobs, because if the entire enemy board fills, you start taking damage every turn. Which is not fun. Let's flashbang everything. Let's see, this needs exactly 3.mechs, and we have 4.mechs on the field. Get rid of you. If I do this, I can bring Phoenix back. Deal 1 damage to all enemy cards on the field. Okay, we'll do this. And we can start getting our Phoenixes back. Take a Golem. Take Phoenix back. Yeah, so one of the things, so Golem here, I didn't explain what Golem does. Golem can only take 1 damage at a time, so, you know, you can tank stuff with it. And when it gets attacked, or when it takes damage, it attacks. So that is kind of one of the things you can do with this effect that the myths share, is you can have Golem, like, over here, and Phoenix over here, and then Phoenix gets hit, destroyed, and then Golem attacks, because it took damage from Phoenix getting damaged. So, like, there are some cool things you can do with this effect, but I find it's generally not... It's hard to get good effects out of it. Grab a Phoenix back. And guess what? You still get the Phoenix back. We got Reprogram. You must have 3 or more cards in your trash with no cards in your trash with the same name. Good. And then we have a lot of cards left. Yeah, let's do this. A Ride-Up Myth. Right, I remember how a Ride-Up Myth works. And reprogram. Okay. Oh, flashbang. Absolutely flashbang. Okay, if we can get Arai.myth back down. Arai makes enemy cards with counters take additional damage. But Arai has to be in that row. Or in that column. Otherwise, you know, its effect isn't out there and a counter is just a counter. So, if we can get Arai back out there, that'd be rather nice. Oh, yeah, there we go. Something like that. You out there, you just stand there to take that. Yeah, see, 3 damage. And then we can just add more counters on there. Oh, those guys have a lot of HP, though. Hey, let's do this. And then it's going to attack Golem, and it's going to kill itself. So we just need to block this slot. Okay, it didn't quite kill itself, but we do this. Wait, why did it only take 1 damage? Either way, we'll decompile it. We'll decompile the boss. Okay, Zeeper. Zeeper's really easy as Dragoon, if you know what you're doing. And I'll I could just tell you why. So Zeeper's Scythe, right? Or Zythe. I don't know what's the deal with the Z's, but it's a Scythe. Zeeper's Scythe, right? It's annoying because it keeps moving around, and if you destroy it, then Zeeper becomes too strong. You can just decompile the Scythe with Dragoon Flame, like get it down to 1 HP, and then decompile it. And then the Scythe is just gone, and Zeeper doesn't get the attack buff, and then, like, it's just an easy fight from there. Okay. Let's do this. Let's try this. Oh, right, that's a miasma. So we do that then. Okay, a lot happened there. Was it? I wasn't quite paying attention for all of that. Reprogram. Upgrade. Upgrade. And I throw battery back in. Sweet. Oh, what the hell is this? What the hell is that? Okay, let's get my phoenixes back. Flashbang, battery. Oh, I guess I could... Okay, so Rupture is an interesting one. It's a generic card. You pick a target, deal 4 damage to it, and then the other field all takes 1 damage. So you could target one of your own cards, destroy it, and do 1 damage to the entire enemy field, or pick one enemy card, deal 4 damage to it, and do damage to your own field. Which I think is just a really interesting choice. Right, like if your field doesn't have anything in it, or nothing good in it, you could absolutely just destroy it with a Rupture to get some good damage on the enemy. But if you have good stuff on your field, then you might not want to. But I mean, we can just get our stuff back, so. Throw you out. Get the Phoenix back in. Oh, right. That takes us back first. No, Phoenixes. Come back, my Phoenix friend. A lot of this deck does wind up being just shuffling around Phoenix, though. Because it's just so reliable. Gotta head to bed, but have a great night. Good luck with it. Good night, Shori. Thanks for coming by. Thanks for the thanks for the weekly raid. I'm always glad to have you here. Yeah. Good night. Sleep well. Oh, that's also good though. Okay, we'll take battery out. We'll take Rupture out. I feel like we're not... Like, Ignis.Stork is okay, because it's 2 magic damage, but I feel like there are better things we could have. So I kind of want to reroll some things into Mecha. Throw these out, throw these in. And I'll actually reroll the storage potion. I don't ever reroll potions, but I also don't need a storage potion. So we'll do this. Wait, that's not what I meant to go for Mecha. There we go. And Phoenix. Which of these do I not need? Gatling, Hammer, X. I guess. Actually, I guess storing a golem in our stash hit is not that bad. Okay, axe mech. Right, axe mech attacks when you place it. Power up axe mech. Throw down command tower. So axe mech, when you place it, as you saw, it does 2 damage a head, and then you can buff it up to rather high attack power. And then when it attacks, it goes back to its base 1. Okay, let's greed. Bleh. Imagination. Okay, we got Dragoon Flame, so we just need to damage Scythe. That's the plan. Okay. Okay, Hammer Mech, if we place it, it's going to do 2 damage to all of our cards. Now, if we had Command Tower prevents you from damaging your own cards. If we had Command Tower, that wouldn't be a problem. In fact, it'd be really good. But we don't have Command Tower. It's in our trash. Okay. Let's do this. Okay, you're gonna attack 3 times. We need to block that somehow. So I guess that. Okay, we might actually have to reprogram here. Yeah, reprogram. Okay, Dragoon Flame, please. Yes, okay. Start with Dragoon Flame. That's so good. Greed. Oh, no. How do we do 1 damage? We need to do 1 damage to that, not 2. Because we need to decompile it. That's the plan. I guess that. And this. And that. And they're both decompiled. Now the fight's easy. Now it's mostly just a victory lap. Huzzah, yeah! I mean, he's still gonna, like, warp around and be an annoying bastard, but, like, the challenge of the fight is the Scythe. And that's gone. Oh, shit. There we go. That could have been a problem if that had stuck around. Okay. Okay, we're not out of the woods quite yet, actually. Mostly because we're not getting any of our good cards. Right, we didn't pull any of our Phoenixes early. So we should hit you, block, or I guess I didn't need to block, reprogram. So we need to get rid of that quickly. Thankfully, that's easy. The decompile, land a counter. Yeah. Move you. Summon you back. Now you do 4 damage. Execute you to get rid of the Zandal. Shatter. Shatter. Greed. Imagination. Did that the wrong order. Command Tower. Hammer Mech. Phoenix. Attack. Attack with Phoenix. Block with Hammer Mech. Execute, I guess. Just pass turn. Get some stuff moved around. Mermaid. Yeah, discard some stuff. Ooh, Axe Mech, yes. Okay. There we go. We got past Zeeper. Now, so we've got Remy.Dark, which, we saw earlier was the red card for Muse. I've already beaten both these bosses, so I've, unlocked them for playable, but, we're just here to have some fun. So Remy.Dark and Plasma.Dark. Honestly, despite the fact that Plasma here has 90 HP and Remy.Dark has 55 HP, it was all your fault. Got you on my left screen and Quantum over on the right, trying to figure things out. Oh no. What was I saying? Ophelia? Yeah? I lost my entire train of thought. You're just amazing. Thank you, Thunder. Wait, so Minnie, are you saying that... Are you saying that you got Quantum Protocol now? And you're trying to figure it out? Okay, basically, as I was saying, between these, I think Plasma.Dark is easier. Yes, okay. Well, if you ever want some tips, I could probably give you some. They're probably not good, but I could give you some tips. Sundered. Also, I am both hot and cold. Oh no! Put on a blanket and then take it off. That might help. Greed. Imagination. Oh, black viruses are annoying. So these black viruses, if you destroy them, you become them. And then they activate and deal 2 damage. Right, so if I do this, it replaces my Phoenix. That Phoenix is gone until I reload. You have yet to lead me astray with game recommendations. Yeah, I mean... I try to recommend games that I think are actually good, so... Cool, yeah. Right, so the black virus, you become them, and then they still have their countdown and still deal the damage, but you can just get rid of them by executing. So it's mostly like there's one real strategy to take care of viruses. Or I guess you could also decompile them, but that's not available to most characters. Yeah. Okay, I want to do this. Just get their attacks out of the way. Right, now Trance isn't a problem. Summon Phoenix. And then try to just block attacks. Right. Do that. I want to kind of keep Golem alive a little bit longer. Throw in a Phoenix. Okay, it's actually weird that it let me play Unity there, because like it says exactly 3 .mech cards on the field, but we had... Oh, wait! Why is this Golem not wild carded? What? Oh, because it was in storage. Oh my goodness. Okay, so the wild thing that happened there, absolutely crazy. Oh no, storage card, yeah. So the Golem.myth was from our storage. We pulled it out with a cache hit. And that was after we used Imagination. So it wasn't it was in our storage when we used Imagination, so it doesn't have the wild card. So the Unity didn't count it as a .mech. Which means it only counted these 3 cards. The 2 Phoenixes and the X-Mech. That is absurd. I love that. Okay. Let's get our Phoenixes out. Oh, no, that's death. Oh, rip. Alright, want to see another deck? Or I can show it when we were already done. Yes, new deck? Okay. Yeah, so we have chess deck, we have Japan deck, Spirit deck, and One Step from Eden deck. Music deck, Magical Girl deck. Fruit deck, Magic deck. Mech deck. Crosscode, crossover. You mind trying Omega? Yeah. Omega's Legion deck is actually one of my favorites. So yes, absolutely. So the fun thing with the Legion deck is that it's just fucking busted. So basically all of the .legions... No, I'm not saying that just because Minnie said it. Yeah, this deck is busted. So basically all of the .legion cards, which are these people, they when you place them, they deal damage. Whenever they deal damage, they gain plus a boost to their attack, which is absurd. And they also restore a point of health when they deal damage. So like if Lee.Legion here took damage and was at 1 HP, then attacking would bring her attack up and restore her back to 2 HP. However, if they do get damaged, they lose their attack buff. Like it goes down by 1, which can bring them to 0, which means they can't attack anymore and thus can't get their buff back. But it's kind of hard to do that when they're also stupid strong. They tend to have other effects. They have like press effects often that, or at least some of the higher ones do. They have press effects that like turn their attack buffs into useful effects like card draw. But like, who needs card draw when you can just kill the enemy? And then don't get me started on the Dot Bloods. Dot Bloods are these like support cards. So like Sword Dot Blood here, if we attack, Sword Dot Blood attacks with us. Shield Dot Blood is just a shield, and if it takes damage, it deals a magic damage back. So let's put that here. Yeah, it's just insane, because you just get these huge attack buffs. Let's put this here. One thing though is you can damage your own cards by placing them. Not by like attacking with them, but just by placing them. You can hit your own cards, which can actually be helpful because a lot of these have effects. Like let's look at Lee. Lee, if it takes damage and doesn't die, then you draw a card. So you could like hit your own Lee with an aura and get an extra card draw. Absurd. And then like the stronger ones will hit all 4 spaces around them instead of just the space directly in front of them. But those ones have even higher attack buff maxes. And oh man, I love this deck. Dang, this is bust. Yeah. Honestly, one of my common winning strategies for the Ascensions is to just take Legion as a sub deck and just like let the Legion cards carry. Let's updraft you back up. Spear.Blood is fun because you do this and spear the enemy. Let's see, how do I want to do this? I guess I can just execute. And then attack with sword.blood. And we'll revival.blood. And we'll bring aura back in. And we'll bring aura back in. I guess we'll execute. And we'll execute this. And then we'll reprogram. Okay, we got some magical cards. I don't know. Ooh, Psycha's actually kind of funny. But I don't want any of these. Oh, actually, I do want the Void Potion. So I'll reroll these. There we go. Okay, we have too many auras. Also, you gotta love how the tank here is just like a girl with big fists. Let's block you. I guess I can also actually do this. Oh yeah, and his Queen System card, Omega's Queen System card, is Paradox here, which if we play it, we pick 2 cards, and if they're an enemy card, they get delayed, delayed by 6 turns. And if we pick one of our own cards, they get a countdown timer, which basically allows the card to automatically attack without your input. You can also do your own input as well. So like the card can manage itself and it'll attack even if it's like not ready to. So that's also fun. I think it's one of the weaker Queen System cards, honestly. But it does lead to some interesting strats. Oh shoot. Block with aura. Yeah. I guess we'll take Aoi.Maho. Yeah, okay. Sword. And we'll spear you. There's no reason to keep this around. In fact, there's very specifically a reason to let it die, which I'll explain when we pull the card that does the thing. So we'll put you down. Okay, you're gonna steal all our cards, so I'm gonna do that. Okay, there's Psycha. So Psycha can only be played when you have 3 dot blood cards in your trash. But when you play it, you can instantly summon your dot blood cards onto the field as 1/1 minions. And then, so you can do this up to the point where you just like summon all of them up into the field. So that would be 3 + 1/1 minions. And then this allows all your cards on the field with 1 health to attack. So all of those can attack. You can sum them all up as all your discarded dot blood cards as 1/1s, and then attack with all of them on like 1 turn. No, 2 turns. 1 to place down Psycha, and the next to then you summon all of them, and then you attack with the 2nd turn. It's kind of hard to get it to work right, especially since I don't know, exactly 3 dot blood cards is kind of a weird requirement. Well, that's fun. Let's put you here. I don't have any. I'm just gonna reprogram. I was excited to show off Psycha, but we don't have anything else in our hand to really do. That's better. Attack. Spear. Up drop the spear. Attack. Attack. Spear. Attack with the spear. Okay, if we kill off Aura, then we can revive it. Oh, but it lost its effects. But then we can use Pure Heart. Pure Heart is a generic card. If you only have Pure Heart in your hand, then you draw 4 cards. Otherwise, you can't play it at all. So it's like you have to really bet on running out of cards while you have Pure Heart. But it is nice to have it if that's the situation you're in. Oh, right. Cards lost their effects. I was like, why did I take damage? So we have 1 dot blood in the deck, or in the trash. Here, I'm going to get rid of these. I'm going to revival up Aura. And then execute it. You're going to destroy card. Okay. This should be good. I'm actually going to paradox this Aura and delay you. I'm going to cash hit. That's good. Move this out of the way, actually, so I can Spirit. And then this. So that healed up. Okay. Attack with you. What does this do again? Place one level 1 or lower dot legion from your hand to the field. Right. That doesn't help. But wait, just... Okay, we have 1 dot blood in the trash. Okay, we're gonna move this here. We'll just trash some stuff. Okay. And we actually have too many dot bloods now, so whoops. Screw it, we don't need the dot bloods. We don't need to use Psycha. Place this. We'll get a card draw from this. Attack. We've almost finished the boss anyway. And this should finish it. There we go. Okay. Zeeper or Xyrus? I think this deck's actually better fit for Xyrus. Huh, you know that one anime name? Ah, so it's like that, huh? I understand everything now. Doesn't understand. That's me. Got it. Well, you were like that with One Step from Eden to begin with, and then you understood it a little bit, I think. It's just that I already know a lot. Loving this. Yeah. Also, I haven't really mentioned it yet. This game has fucking banging music. I love it. Like, the soundtrack does not have to go this hard, but it does. Okay, this. Spending time with both of you. Got the OST, but it was only like $2 more. I think, did I get the OST? No, I haven't bought the OST yet. I probably should, considering how much I love it. Oh right, you can also make these clone legions on the enemy field. I don't know why you want to, but you can. Don't think I've ever bought a game's OST before. It really depends if you're the kind of person who's actually going to use it, so. Revive, and then attack with all of our cards. Sword Dot Blood. Okay, I actually need to block this. Now that Psych is out, we can summon Dot Blood cards as, like, things again. So we can just do this. Start the turn. And let's build an army of blood. Or, I guess a legion of blood. Attack with all of them. Oh, you bastard. I'm gonna Void Potion you. If I like the OC, I buy the download. If I love it, the wallet cries, and I get the vinyl. Cough Celeste, cough. Oh. Okay, I'm gonna paradox. I want that crypt cache, and I guess I'll do you. Good thing the wall that very few games do vinyl. Silver linings. Oh, beautiful. Okay. Oh, can I? No. And rip for even trying. Oh, well, there goes my entire field. Here, let's do this. And from your hand. Okay, next is reprogram, so we just need to survive till our next turn. Or till our next turn draw. A little bit of a difference there. Actually, we're gonna get orb.blood to drop it for us. There we go. Reprogram. Okay, spirit.blood upgrade. Aura.blood upgrade. Health potion, yes. Shield.blood, hyper.blood. Revival.blood upgrade. Hyper.blood. Misera. Misera is my favorite card. Say that, but pretty much the last 10 indie titles I fell in love with did. Partner was not pleased. Oh no. Okay, we're gonna take Pure Heart out. Oh no. Alright, let's go. So we want to get to that health potion when we can. Oh, right, Hyper.blood. Deal magic damage to all enemy cards equal to the number of cards you control. And deal 1 damage to all the cards you control. Lots of damage. Turn up promo, I can stop when I choose. Oh, hey, health potion. But first, I want to spear you. And spear you. And then we'll health potion. Oh no, now we have too many blood cards in our discard. Gosh dang it. Guess I can put this down. Here, hyper.blood it. Okay. I guess we'll reroll this. Is there anything? Yeah, we'll... Wait, is this their pair? Oh, it is. This is actually the Magical Girl pair. The Magical Girl deck works in like pairs of Magical Girls and their familiars. So like if you play one of them, if the other one's in the right part of the... If one of them's in like the right place, then it'll summon the other one to the field. And this is actually the pair, Aoi and Kua. Either way, we want Legion. Misera, yes. Misera is just great because she's you know, she starts with 2 attack, and then gets the typical upgrades. Does the 1 damage to everything around, gets the attack upgrades, a max of +3, so she can do as much as +5 attack, or to 5 attack because +3. Yiko.Legion does the same thing. Because Yiko has the same stats, just has different active effect. But I just like Misera's aesthetic as well. She's very cute. Holding a blood rifle. Yeah. Cool. Okay, so Xyrus. We haven't fought Xyrus yet. So Xyrus' thing, you'll see it has the Zeit arm and the Zeft arm. These just have various support effects. They're not necessary to kill, but if you take care of them, the fight becomes easier. Xyrus, you'll notice it has low HP, but that's because every time it gets hit, it gets a counter. If it gets hit while it has a counter, it doesn't take damage upon being hit. So you want to alternate between strong and weak attacks. And it usually does this to attack, attacks 2 times. Every time you reprogram, its attack increases by 1. So you want to try to get rid of it quickly, because then you don't have to reprogram as often, but you also have to take into account that every other hit gets nullified. So we're going to the Hyperdot Blood. And Greed. And Hyperdot Blood. Oh, great, right. So this just replaced whatever was here with a Singularity, which is kind of the same idea as those black viruses, where it destroys itself and deals damage to you. With the fun addition of you could activate it yourself. I could press this right now, and I would take 2 damage and deal 2 damage to all of my cards. I'm not going to, because that would be stupid, but it's very funny. Either way, what am I gonna do, though? I guess I'll just do this. Yeah, not the best, but I didn't have too much of a choice. Spear. You're just gonna do damage to me. How many bloods do I have? Okay, I just need one of my bloods to die. And then I can play Psycha. Or actually, I can do this, which is interesting. So I can play her, and then start my Legion. Start my clone army. Like that. And like I can get rid of this here. Get this here. And get more clones. Deal damage with Aura. And attack with everything. And there goes Aura. Oh, that's not great. Ah, we have Aura Plus, though. Deal damage with Aura. Oh, opponent discards their hand and draws them. We don't have a hand. So that's fine. Let's move this up here. Put this here. There we go. Do I revival? I'll revival Misera. Get some damage on Misera, or on Xyrus with Misera. Yeah, like that. And block with Aura, and then reprogram. So you're going to spawn a minion in our field. Okay, that's fine. Let's draw and execute. And these need to go because they're going to do damage. So throw down a sword, and then we'll Hyperdot Blood. And then shield, grab the cash hit, attack 2 times. Cash hit? Yeah, or Dot Legion. Bought a sword, bought a shield, bought a bing. Okay, I want Aura back in. I want to hit it with the sword so Aura can hit it. And then I'm going to bring in Misera here. Discards our hand draws. Okay, so our hand is about to be discarded. So I think I want to do that. Absolutely wild. Alright, attack with Misera. I guess move Misera here? Because we are about to win, actually. We're close to winning. I don't think we're quite there yet. Here, block off Zarus from attacking. There we go. Oh, no, wait, whoops. Forgot about the, thing. Hyper Blood. Now you're gonna attack us for 2 damage. Gosh dang it. I need to hit it twice more. I got cocky. There we go. And it looks like we're fighting Remy.Dark. So which of these paths is the least annoying? I think the rightmost path is the least annoying. Alrighty. As opposed to all lefty. Draw. Aura.Legion. Aura. Spear you. Spear you. None shall be spared. All shall be speared. I miscounted. Oh, max 3. That's why. That's why. So I mentioned that Trance is my least favorite enemy card. Daggers would definitely be the second least favorite. Daggers, when an opponent plays a card from their hand, attack with this card and increase this card's attack power by 1. So it just gets stronger, and it means you can't actually play anything new. Which, doesn't feel that great. But I mean, I guess we can do that to tease out an attack. Okay, those are just all bugs now. So we'll updraft Misera back in. Oh, attack with all your cards. Oh, that's not great. Do that. Reprogram. I want to keep the Void Potion, Struck Updraft. Is there anything else I don't need? Oh, this should be fine. Okay. We can upgrade our Origin.Blood. We now have a Plunge.Blood. Zelia.Legion, Psycho.Legion. Okay. Is there anything we want to put into storage? I guess Orb.Blood, or I feel like we usually don't get to use Orb.Blood, so I'll take in Zelia.Legion. Okay, so Plunge.Blood, you have to use it if you have it, otherwise it gets discarded. Select a card on the field with 1 health, and destroy it, and then deal 1 damage to all cards on the enemy field. So we do this, and we can attack Trance, which causes it to attack. I didn't think that through. But yeah, basically you get to keep whittling down all the enemies repeatedly, as long as some of them have 1 HP. How many? Okay, we have 2 Bloods. But also, this is the last fight, so we just do this. And here we are, the final boss. So I guess I'll get rid of you and you. I think we'll actually get rid of Plunge.Blood. It's not going to be useful during the fight. Oh, Void Potion could be very useful, though. I'll drop a Sword.Blood. Yes. Cash hit. Aura.Legion. Yeah, so Remy here, Remy.Dark. She summons minions with an amount of counters. She grants everything counters, and when things have counters, they don't take damage. you'll notice that that's kind of similar to the playable version of Remy, where when things have counters, they don't get executed. And then she also has this effect. If a card with counters would take damage, reduce the damage to 0 and remove a counter from it. And these things, if a card damages another card but does not reduce its health to 0, inflict 2 damage. You have to kill these things before they attack you, otherwise they just do direct damage to you and they're 1 damage to the card. Which is why this Void Potion is going to be very helpful. Yep, now things have counters, which isn't that big an issue. Let's do a Hyper Blood. Throw out a shield. I guess spear. Attack. Attack. Hit you. Do I want to Void Potion now? I guess I might as well. Don't know if it's going to be useful later. Hyper. Okay, it would have been useful later as well. Okay, this will actually kill Revival.Blood, so I don't need to worry about that. Now it won't, so I do need to worry about that. Ugh. This is the final boss, though, so it's not a tragedy if we take some damage. Get some more of these in. And then execute this. Now everything has counters again. Let's drop this here. Paradox, block, or delay you and attack with you. Spend 2 turns. And we'll bring in more clones everywhere. And then do this and put you here. And then you can start buffing up. Oh, we don't want to reprogram now. All of our clones attack. And we keep hitting Remy. We attack here. We attack here. I'm going to execute here. Oh, that's going to do some damage. That's not great. Let's do this. There we go. And we can throw in Visera again. And that's game. There we go. A successful run. Ascension cleared. Only with the most busted deck in the game. Boom. And here's a fun thing. You could copy decks. I don't really get why. But yeah, you could copy this code and then play from the start with this deck. It doesn't count for clearing. It's just like a fun thing. But you could do it. But yes. It only took, how long have we been streaming? It only took nearly 3 hours of playing a game I've played a lot of to get a successful run with something I already saw. So I didn't understand the point of it, that codes. Yeah. Yeah, so you could like copy this, and I think you would be able to use this deck, like our final deck. But like, I don't, yeah. I mean, part of the fun is building your deck as you go through. So, I don't get it. But it's a thing. I feel like approaches me in an alley wearing a trench coat. She says as she opens it, "Hey, yo, kid, you want some deck codes?" Yeah, okay. Wow, we got a successful run. With a deck I had already done a successful run with. What do you guys want to see next? There's, there's some, like, boss fights over here. You get to, like, fight a buffed up version of the fights, of the boss fights. without any like lead up. This goes off the back of the truck. I need the money for school. Or we could also do some of the stages. I've already cleared all like the easy ones, but there's some of these, the two harder ones I could clear through. Or we do another run through an ascension. So what would you like to see me try? By the way, I haven't done any successful runs on any of the boss fights. I still don't quite get how to do so. So, but I'm willing to at least show you. Just cleared Dark Arts earlier today. Huh? Dark Knowledge. Ah. Yeah, Dark Knowledge is this one. Right. It's the first, like, main long stage. So what would you like to see? A story stage, an ascension, or a try at these boss fights? One of the story stages. Okay. Let's do the Undertow. Yeah, so you'll notice that these have a very different feel as we're going through them. Let's do this. Is there a deck you'd like to see? Any of the ones I haven't already cleared it with? I've already cleared it with Chess deck. I think this was with Eden deck. And with Mech deck. So all the other decks are fair game. Like I could do Fruit deck, because I haven't shown that one yet. I don't think I've shown Spirit deck. I don't think I've like Mech deck has shown up. Fruit deck. Okay, we'll do Fruit deck. So for the story stages, the decks are a little bit different. So there are two versions of Fruit deck with different starting cards, and one has generic cards and one doesn't. Just because this is so cute, reminds me of Pac-Man. Fruit deck is very cute. I mean, this one comes with Spring.Fruit, and I am the Vernal Witch, so I'm gonna take all natural. Okay, Fruit deck. Fruit deck is probably the simplest deck, which is probably why it's like one of the first ones you actually use. It tends to have its cards interact with themselves. So like Apple.Fruit, if we play it, we'll pull an Apple.Fruit from our deck. A Lemon.Fruit, when played, all Lemon.Fruits attack. So we have one Lemon.Fruit sitting in the deck. So if we do this, so we place Lemon.Fruit, it attacks, and we place that, and they both attack. And then you can do things like with Spring.Fruit. So if we discard here, we play Spring.Fruit, and we can pick an Apple.Fruit and clone it. So it's not any of the Apple.Fruits we already had. It's a new Apple.Fruit. And then it also gets an attack buff because, you know, nice. Yeah, that's some of the basic stuff. Some of the other, a Cherry.Fruit just draws cards, which doesn't matter because we don't have any cards right now. Just grab some cards. You also notice here that there's no reroll on story stages. That's only on the Ascensions. Because you don't get a secondary deck to pull cards from in the story stages, unless you're Myth. Dragoon's deck does, but it's like set pairs. So it's either Mech and Hana in addition to Myth, or I think it's Fruit and Music in addition to Myth. Yeah, Fruit deck. And you see there's no like parts here. It's just one long stage until we get to the boss at the end. Okay, definitely gotta get these weakened. Draw some cards. Battery. Afterburner is kind of a it's not a card I like very much because it's like a worse version of Pure Heart. Right, Pure Heart, you can only play it when you have only Pure Heart in your hand, and then you draw 4 cards. Whereas Afterburner lets you draw up to 2 cards into your hand. You'll notice that that only matters if you have only 1 or 2 cards. Like, Cherry Nut Fruit allows us to draw 1 card. Afterburner, if we were to play Afterburner now, it would be exactly the same as if we played Cherry Fruit now. Right, we just draw 1 card. Flashbang, reprogram. Oh, I don't even want double execute. As with any card game, some cards are just not good. And it's your duty to figure out which ones those are. Oh, we discarded 11. We discarded our cash hit. Oh, okay. Spring, Rupture. Sounds good. Cash hit. Apple. That thing has 12 attack now. Yeah, these things get an attack buff every time you draw a card. But like, since they only hit once, they're like pretty simple. You kind of don't need to, like, at some point, 15 attack is the same as like 7 attack if it only hits once. Oh right, this is the field that introduces these viruses. So this is supposed to be your like introduction to them. I kind of wish that there were some like really hard stages in the style of these story modes, because like the story ones are meant to be so you can pass them. There's only really one story mode stage that's actually hard. That's like the very last one. This one's kind of hard, but the very last one's the only one that's actually hard. Because I think this is like an interesting alternative to the roguelike mode. Or I guess the roguelike mode is an interesting alternative to this, but you know, who cares? Who cares about order? Program. Don't quite want to shrink the size of my deck quite yet. Please, a lemon. No lemon. Oh, there goes that hand. Bananas allow you to pull something from your trash just onto the field, as you saw there. Autumn allows you to remove the effects of all your fruits to pull stuff from. Like I said, this deck is a lot simpler than the others, but that simplicity also means you're not like struggling to understand what the hell you're doing. So there's a give and take there. Ouch. Oh, well, there goes our entire deck. Here, get back in my... Thank you. Okay, I want to destroy the white.tlsm. Thank you. I was like, can I please get an attacking card? Yeah, let's Rupture. And then... Because with the white.tlsms, if something else gets destroyed, the whites become the thing that got destroyed. So they just, like, duplicate stuff. Which is annoying. Right, like that. You know, the thing I was trying to avoid. That I just totally did. Oh, they took my reprogram again. Here, I'm gonna play my reprogram. Growth, winter. Upgrade you. Here we go. And then I'll destroy you with a lemon. And there goes reprogram again. Let's draw some cards. Let's damage just everything. Now there's more viruses, but we should hopefully have the tools to take care of them. Oh, Winter's also an interesting card, because it allows you to discard all copies of something from your deck, which then allows Spring to pull them up. So, naturally, Spring follows Winter. Okay, I didn't mean for Lemon to kill that. So reprogram, please. Stop getting discarded. Let's reprogram. Let's get rid of Afterburner. Let's add in Treasure, though. Treasure's, it makes your next... You draw 3 cards, but your next countdown is 10 instead of the normal 5 for your next card draw. Which can be, it can absolutely kill you, but I find it's also very helpful, especially since we already have Battery, which performs next turn draw immediately. Flashbang. Right, because, like, Battery is just going to cancel out Treasure. Or, cancel out Treasure's drawback. Cash hit. Oh, we can just Rupture you. Those are going to become viruses. That's not my favorite thing in the world, but so be it. Right, so if we do Treasure now, and then Battery. Oh shoot, you're going to do damage. Oh, quite the pickle I've gotten myself into. And it's not even a fruit in the fruit deck. We're gonna take damage from this too. Execute these. And thankfully we get this. I'm gonna do that. Growth, Banana Fruit, and Rush Mega. Yeah, if you have 1 HP, increase the attack of all of the cards on your field by 4 and destroy this card. Like, 1 HP is so harsh a requirement for something like that. It's just not worth it. Yeah, let's discard our lemons. And now we have to beat Xyrus. Which hopefully I can do. Flashbang them all. I guess I'll attack with Winter. We'll throw a lemon back into our deck. Apple.fruit attack. Treasure. Battery. Rupture. Oh, there goes that hand. Spring Up Fruit. Our lemon back in? Or, I guess it's not the same lemon, but... Now we growth in our lemon. And then reprogram. And hope we get a rupture so we can kill these. I said give me a rupture. Fine then, no rupture. Discard the bananas. Attack with the lemon. Just try not to die. Fail. Yes, please, pure heart, save me. We have 1 HP left. Okay. Okay. Treasure, please give me something good. Flashbang. Oh, goodness. Rupture. Yes. Growth. This is fine. Let's draw. And we're dead. Okay. Cool. Maybe I shouldn't have gotten so arrogant saying that, oh, this is easy. But, I mean, we did get to the end on, like, that one try. It's just that we got buffed up along the way. Yeah, okay. We've been going for a while. I'm getting a little tired. So, I think this is gonna be enough Quantum Protocol for today. Yeah, yes, thank you. Thank you, Sundered, for the exact timing. But yeah, I think this is enough Quantum Protocol for today. Again, I love this game so dearly, so much. I want to play more of it. Even if we have streams like this where I make zero progress on anything I'm trying to accomplish. It's just fun to play. It's fun to mess around with, and it's fun to lose, because you always lose in some new way. Except when you run out of your hand. That's not a new way. That's just you being dumb and not having enough card draw. But yeah, okay. Let me switch over to this page. You're welcome, Vinny. I'm glad I could show such a cool game. And I'm glad that you find it interesting. Yeah, all right. Let's see. There's no stream tomorrow, because sometimes I just need to take a day to relax. But Thursday will be Atelier Fierce. Look forward to that. We escaped our caves, our humble starting cave last time. Let's see what the world has in store for us. Let's see. Is there anything else I want to mention? I don't think so. Yeah. Let's see. Do we want to raid someone? Sunder, do you got anyone in particular you want to raid? I know you always do. I've got options too, but I just want to ask if you got someone. If you got someone, go ahead. Okay. Yeah, we could raid Mama Oka. So we'll do that. All right. Again, thank you everyone so much for coming by. I'm so glad I can share this game with you. I love it too much to not play it again. see you guys later.